Hackers employ a range of techniques to crack passwords, often capitalizing on weak or reused credentials to gain unauthorized access. Understanding how these attacks work is essential for safeguarding your online accounts. Among the most prevalent methods is the brute force attack, where hackers systematically attempt every possible combination of characters until they stumble upon the correct password. Although this approach can be time-consuming, the immense processing power available today means that short or simple passwords can be compromised alarmingly quickly. To defend against brute force attacks, it's important to use long, complex passwords, ideally at least 12 characters in length, incorporating a mix of uppercase and lowercase letters, numbers, and symbols. Avoiding dictionary words, names, and predictable patterns further strengthens your defenses. Another common tactic is the dictionary attack. Instead of guessing every possible combination, attackers use lists of common words, phrases, and passwords, often referred to as dictionaries, to expedite the process. Many people still rely on weak or popular passwords, making them easy targets. The best protection is to create unique passwords that don't appear in these dictionaries or in widely circulated password lists. Steer clear of obvious choices like password 123456 or anything that could be easily guessed. Credential stuffing represents a particularly dangerous threat in the aftermath of data breaches. When usernames and passwords are leaked, attackers use these stolen credentials to try logging into other websites, relying on the fact that many individuals reuse passwords across multiple accounts. The most effective defense is never to reuse passwords, and instead rely on a password manager to generate and store strong, unique credentials for every site you use. Phishing takes a different approach, focusing on tricking users into revealing their passwords rather than cracking them directly. Hackers send fake emails, create counterfeit websites, or send deceptive messages that appear legitimate, all with the goal of stealing your login information. Staying vigilant with unsolicited emails or links, double-checking website URLs, and enabling two-factor authentication, 2FA, wherever possible are key strategies to avoid falling prey to phishing schemes. Social engineering involves attackers gathering personal information about you, often from social media or public sources, to guess your password or answer security questions. To counteract this, avoid using easily discoverable details such as birthdays or pet names in your passwords or as answers to security questions. Additionally, be mindful of the personal information you share publicly online, as even seemingly harmless details can be exploited. Rainbow table attacks are another sophisticated method, involving the use of pre-computed databases of hashed passwords. If a hacker obtains a list of password hashes, they can use rainbow tables to reverse engineer the original passwords. Protection against this type of attack relies on trusting services that employ strong hashing algorithms and unique salts for each password. As a user, always choose reputable providers and make it a habit to update your passwords regularly. Across all these threats, some general best practices stand out. Enable two-factor authentication whenever possible, update your passwords regularly, and change them immediately if you suspect any breach. Utilizing a password manager not only helps you generate robust passwords, but also keeps your credentials organized and secure. By understanding these common password cracking techniques and adopting strong security habits, you can significantly reduce your risk and keep your online accounts safe.